The rain came down in heavy sheets, the kind that blurred the world into a watercolor painting of headlights and puddles. On the outskirts of a small, forgotten town in Ohio, an old garage flickered to life as a single, worn-out bulb buzzed overhead. Ethan Cole wiped his greasy hands on a rag that had seen better days. His overalls were stained, his boots cracked, and his bank account barely clung to life. But in this corner of the world, he was known for something worth more than riches, his honesty. He was about to lock up for the night when the sound of a sputtering engine caught his ear. A sleek, black sports car, far too expensive for these parts, limped into the lot, steam hissing from the hood. Ethan raised an eyebrow. "Well, you're a long way from Beverly Hills," he muttered to himself. The driver's door opened, and a woman stepped out. She was soaked, her hair clinging to her face, eyes tired yet somehow kind. No designer labels, no entourage, just jeans, a sweater, and a look of someone who desperately needed a break. "Sorry," she called out. "My car just died, and my phone has no signal." Ethan grabbed his toolbox. "You're lucky you made it here. Not much else for miles." She managed a small smile. "Guess I am." He set to work under the hood, his fingers moving with the practiced grace of a man who understood machines better than most people. She hovered nearby, watching as he wiped sweat and rain from his brow. "Name's Ethan," he said without looking up. "Lily," she replied. "Bad alternator, loose belt. I can patch it up for now, but you'll need a proper replacement soon." She nodded, shivering slightly. Without a second thought, Ethan handed her his old army jacket. "Dry off. Can't have you freezing." Lily hesitated, then took it, her hands brushing his. "Thanks." As he worked, they talked. About nothing and about everything. She asked about his shop, about the town, about his dreams. Ethan, unguarded in the company of a stranger, spoke of how he once planned to open a bigger garage, maybe hire a few folks down on their luck, teach kids a trade. But life, as it often did, had other plans. "I don't have much," he admitted with a shrug, "but I do what I can." When he finished, he tested the engine. It roared back to life. "How much do I owe you?" Lily asked, reaching for her purse. Ethan shook his head. "Call a good night's deed. Roll like this? I wouldn't leave my sister stranded, wouldn't leave you either." She stared at him for a long moment, something unspoken in her eyes. "You sure?" she pressed. "Positive. Just promise you'll get that alternator fixed." Lily grinned. "Deal." She left into the night, the car's taillights vanishing into the storm. Ethan watched her go, thinking little more of it than any other late-night roadside fix. The next morning, the garage phone rang, a number he didn't recognize. "Ethan Cole," a voice asked. "Speaking. This is Michael Green. I work for Lily Ashton." Ethan's brow furrowed. The name sounded vaguely familiar. Before he could reply, the voice continued. "Miss Ashton wanted me to inform you that your garage loan has been paid in full. Also, she's arranged for a brand new set of tools to be delivered and a grant for your community apprenticeship program." Ethan's hand tightened around the receiver. "Wait, what? I don't. Who is she?" There was a chuckle on the other end. "Lily Ashton. Ashton Enterprises. She's one of the top 5 wealthiest women in the country. She said to tell you, some people shine brightest in the rain." Ethan leaned against the counter, the weight of the news crashing over him. Not because of the money or the tools or the grant, but because for one night, kindness had met kindness. And it mattered. He stepped outside, the morning sun breaking through the clouds, and smiled to himself. Sometimes you never know who you're helping. And sometimes they help you right back.